So the Lakers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Bryant gets a wide open look. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And it's the Lakers ball. Clarkson passes to Bryant. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Puts up the prayer. Hill gets the rebound. So it's the Lakers now. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, a big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris. And here is Los Angeles now after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Bryant has the open look, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bryant's got 6.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained. Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
Here's Kobe following the score by Golden State. Releases from 15. Again, Los Angeles. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has, as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Randall's checked in for Hill. Boozer comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the basket by Kobe. And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
Lakers leading by 7. Lynn kicks to Randall. It's rebounded by Livingston. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Lynn. Back to Kobe. There's the feed to Lynn. Johnson in the corner. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Bryant. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Bogut. The full court prayer. Shot is no good. Here's Lynn. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Randall out there with Boozer, and it's Young in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And the Lakers have possession. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Here is Livingston. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Nick Young re-signed with the Lakers this past summer and couldn't be happier. He said it was always his dream to be a Laker, in fact. He said, "This is home. I would love to finish off here as a Laker. My kids get to go to school and say, my dad is a Laker, and that's big. It's a big difference than being on any other team." Guys?
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hill, he's checked in for Randall. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Jeremy Lin. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Lakers leading by 9.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Three-pointer Ellington. Good. Ellington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern, repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension, but when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Some changes here for the Warriors. David Lee's checked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Warriors trail by 12. They need this. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Young dishes to Davis. And it's blocked. Heaves it up. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Ellington, the pass to Young. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding it.
The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Curry with the 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
And the Warriors with some changes. Barbosa comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson in for Andre Iguodala.